again that helps you with your homework and helps you like spelling.
I've been with Duck for 12 years. I was brought in as a consultant to help out for a few weeks. And so that's just what happens at Duck, is I was here for a few weeks and it turned into 12 years.
The biggest change that I've seen in our high schoolers, I would say, because a lot of them have been here since they were either in elementary school or at the beginning of junior high. And the biggest change that I've seen is how they talk about themselves and their education. So it used to be, if I graduate high school, right? Because when you're 16, you're allowed to drop out and get a job if you'd like. So it was kind of like, if I make it. And as you instill worth in kids, you begin to see them change that narrative for themselves. So instead of saying, if I make it, it's when I graduate high school. It's when I go to college. It's, oh, there are these dreams that I have that I didn't even know I had, and now I know that I can reach them.
The older kids, I really love just getting to know them. Part of working at Duck is being able to listen. And I just love listening to the kids and laughing with them and joking with them. And
DUCKS actually stands for Downtown Urban Community Kids, and DUCK was founded in 1995 with an outreach program from Historic First Presbyterian Church, which is located downtown Phoenix. So in the very beginning, the students and their families all lived at 7th Avenue and Buckeye in the Matthew Henson Housing Project. And so they were all literally neighbors, and they were upstairs, downstairs, and next door to each other. And so they just had these really great relationships. So we would take vans over, pick them up, and take the kids back to the church for homework and other activities. Then in 2004, the city of Phoenix came in and they tore down that housing project, rebuilt it into a wonderful, what you see now is a nice modern apartment complex. But what happened was that began to displace our families. Then in 2010, I began to get emails from the city of Phoenix looking for nonprofits to partner. Smith Park, which is the location where we are now, is the face of budget cuts, and it's the face of cutting back on services. The city had to shut down all of these different different facilities. So imagine in a neighborhood like this what that did, because this had been the focal point. Carl Hayden High School came here and they used the room that we're sitting in right now was a weight room. And so it was something that was really significant and really just devastated this community. Anything that we can do to really work holistically in the neighborhood is really what our mission is. Some of the events that we do are for the entire neighborhood, and anybody who lives in this neighborhood comes. Some of them are just for our students.
I've been at Duck since I was 18. What made me stay was getting to know these kids and getting to know each one of them individually, and being able to come alongside Duck's mission of changing lives, right? Because there aren't many jobs in which you can say that you get to come to work and invest in people and change lives every single day. So now, 7 years later, that's why I'm still here.
And then now that I work here, I've been working here for a year now, I think I've just seen a lot of the kids grow up, to be honest, especially the junior high group now, because they were my elementary kids and I was an intern. I really got to see, there's one specific child who, she is in the 3rd grade, and I remember when I first met her, I think she was in 1st grade. She was just really struggling and just really having a hard time with school stuff, and now she gets here and she says, I want to do all my homework for the week, Mr. Anthony. I want to get everything done, and that for me, I'm like, that's what I do. And so I've really gotten to see some of the kids really just grow academically, and even, become more athletic and more loving. And I've really been able to see the kids become a family here in this program.
Okay, come on down, Chica.